Scooped up.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And here we go, the Wizards fast break. And then Okafor slams it in.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
The dish to Wall, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
And look here at the Heat, how they ranked in the NBA last season. First in shooting percentage, second in three-point field goal percentage, and they were ranked third in the league in steals. This is a team that does a nice job gambling and covering up for each other. That's why they're able to come up with those steals.
And Clark, the key number that you just talked about to me is field goal percentage. And when you're the best in the league shooting the basketball, it's a clear sign that you have an unselfish team and a clear plan of attack. That's very impressive with their offensive efficiency. They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Hope they get it back. Beal with the steal. Poke loose. Here is Wall. He has 5. Passes it to Beal to stop the run. And it's Miami with the rebound. LeBron's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage, like they did that night, Kevin, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top. You know, if there was no salary cap, no max contract in the NBA, you'd have to wonder what LeBron James would command for his salary. I mean, he clearly is worth more than the maximum you can pay him because he's so far ahead of everybody else in the league in terms of talent. I think Kevin Durant is probably the only one who comes close to him in terms of a guy of that size and that ability.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Anthony leading the charge. Pass to Bullock. Latre. It's John Wall with the rebound. And going back to the topic of max contracts, if those were higher relative to the cap, it might be harder to assemble the big 3-star trios we, for instance, see in Miami.
And, Kevin, I think that's where we're heading with the new CBA. It's going to be more and more difficult to put 3 max guys together. And so teams are kind of working their way through this new CBA, trying to figure out how they're going to structure their payrolls going forward. And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
Well, they played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it. Points in the paint for the Wizards, really a problem area last season. Even with their revamped front court, it was not easy for them to finish at the rim. Maybe a full year of having John Wall healthy will help that because he creates easy scoring opportunities.
Quarters check in for Trevor Ariza. And that one's good. LeBron's got 40 points.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Wall passes to Beal. Here's the teardrop. The shot, no good. Well, he'd go the other way with it. As for the Wizards, as you said, Clark, they ended up being the second worst team in the NBA when it came to points in the paint. But they just couldn't get much going from the bigs down low, Steve.
But some of that was the injury to John Wall early, because he's the one who has to set the table for those guys.
Up high and down hard. That's right. You use it, brother. He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Wall. Here's Booker. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And Beverly kicks to Anthony. Good. Anthony's got 34 points.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
All with it, now guarded by Bullock. Wall's shot is off.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Tell you what, there'll be a lot of focus on that Oklahoma City contest.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And as you'd expect, they pretty much handled this team a year ago.
The Heat making a switch here. A shot by Anthony, no good.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Beal, no good off the back of the rim.
Looks like he's lost his focus a little bit. Not playing well in this quarter.
And Wall. Here we go now. LeBron with the block. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Sinks the 15-footer. Anthony's got 16 points here in the second half.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Clark, opposite ends of the conference here. The expectations are pretty much the same as last season.
Well, Kevin, you never know what's going to happen. You don't know where the upsets will take place, but they do occur pretty much all the time.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Anthony's got 42 in the game. It's stolen by Anthony. Porter pulls it in.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Knocked away. Chandler with the steal. Outside Anthony. Fires the 3. There's the bucket. Good. Anthony's got 45 points.
And those are not the kind of three-point opportunities you can give to shooters in the NBA. These guys are just too good.
You're exactly right. It'll burn you every time, just like it's burning them here.
You know, adding an outside shot is going to be the key to whether John Wall is a good player or a great one. He's shown he has the speed, but until he can force defenders to respect that outside shot, everyone is just going to back off him.
Nene, he's checked in for Emeka Okafor. LeBron drives in. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Here's Nene. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. 2 on the clock. He takes it up and lays it in. LeBron's got 45 points. The 3 quarters of play all in the books.
Tune in this Friday.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know.